so bank na say na kwabrane afasika no no the aquatic company for now was not to check yaman for say a business promotion and liquidity support because if and liquidity support no the bema wa treasury bill abe secure wa bank the treasury bill amount 100 million only 100 million treasury bill go secure and say amount liquidity support but then can you know and once you table the minimum will be because amount will be 1 billion na ade eni busumi bi no san akosi e man bi ye pejama no opanyi bi be car radio so say panyin pa wo Bank of Ghana o see se nyina ni ne da ho a ankosan de 1 billion ma no nti se say no nhihye ya ide ade no kwan se anko wo nyina fo ma bi mra na yemfa nhihye we nkoso misra wo ko Nigeria since on 2006 and 2010 minia enye ye no krum han bi na ba Nigerian bank enje nti ko Nigerian banks na Nigerian banks they solid ye kasa ye solid e gina ne naso ye no ye banks ni state ni ye nyina ne naso apart from me bi a krum ha ye private gina ne naso bi wo state bank bi wo kra dia say ati say wo yare kosho ko a wo be yiwo na no ati ye PS 800 million because any part wo ko hwese bank no minia se nka mekura nka maba nka maba be fa wo se no akodi chairman ni bia mame because nipa na omo ko no omo ni na de no hunyi bia bia na ye muso bia na aban na duwa bo so bi na do ba ye no ba ye na adwuma ma no nti bia yo ya ba hihye mami musa we na yemfa entwa to ni o ma ba hihye o ma ya de eni ma na ekoso memfan say de okay 2012 before 2012 no ne ade no ni na ekoso the president then and vice na ono so head of the economic management team na omu nimu ana ni ha straight away me kan show kroma ye for boni so boni ye pe boni ye jimi kan no kre nti obi ho a won pe no kre se wo hu ade ni na nya ka oh Paul can say because it's a mechanical crack until may your time for Galatians 4:16. It's better to tell the truth and be an enemy rather than to lead us into destruction. Unfortunately, it was there. Woman here, Oman, you can't do 2016. We see Oman can report now 2016. It won't even cast a media and minimum. It is someone who can want to cast a media and minimum. Obia or Ghana, Bia, our Yajuma finance, economic management team, Bank of Ghana then. Any even banking, any banking staff, any inquiry, Shrabi, your bank not pro akudu, especially domestic, private domestic banks, and any state banks, be an Okroma. Jomo Jimmy Casa woman, and at the idea, but I say, who's that? Yamra, and Bravo Krumano, some share constitution answer San Marano. Yeah, Obia Baba Seno, no cock. Okulian was me ba me the same. Na se okokro ti se Brazil. Na se wo mreso na okoye ya. Unia no okoko. Yabo de wako share reason. Yabo yamfa minister nko prison. Ya the president me ko prison. Enti ka anka mrane ye papa constitution ye papa. The first time ka de obi kika ni obi kan ko nyina de ni be ko form. But we de ni ya na me koduru ba bia mo mra na metro so na me wie ni kodoto. Enti amra no so ka ho. We have a weak judiciary and legislation. Legislation. Your legislation enforcement now it is a beggar obi where they be chat to. Obi didn't go for sika. Or so what go or they call Dubai. The assembly question January, the election September, the election Mrs. Ebu Nigeria within 6 months. Now EFCC, Economic Financial Crime Agency, you know. 6 months, the assembly work with them 6 months. About any attorney, 1.1 billion euro near the AJ. Yet, as ye bay, as ye slow. I'd say Nipana and you knew him, and say yes, so. Be no be soon because I don't understand. As I know my Casano, to me, almost say, and I'm committee with my friend, your friend, if the papa of DB now to me, Papa be soft to you, Coma. You do her else, if Papa, you bomb is soft or the soft dinner friend. I don't because can't say, Obi, as a dinner label, don't miss me dinner label, and I'm banking on today, near an enemy at the friend, and then you have to be. Well, and then say, Obi, you're stop on you so. You're stop on you, yeah. And why? America for reuploading, reuploading for scam. They change now they call for 50 years. 50 years. Acquire why you be a gated house. 1 years guy, I don't call it. Only be 50 years. The man come home years. Obia 50 years. 50 years. I paid your papa no near something with that idea. Indeed, a man also come. A man in here, and you can't so no million.
Medwase Richmond to ahe.
Medase.
Asida eyo dia Dr. Richmond to ahe the financial consultant ni ene no edi nkomo 107.1 so ni straight away ye call na ya dwen the honorable Ken ewo net 2 TV midin ede ya amufa boache ansa na bank ho nsam ebe call from no ne ana odi animu se sikasem ho totoye odi animu ede aboa magana sa bre no akoyie ewura John Dramani Mahama nti ukọ bank na wonsan kan sika no economic management team no ono na eye head na odi animu nei wo so ba obi agunwuma nti oba be ye ne ye is over to you do na akoto aba ene ye wala good morning
kompo anhwe omochi ehu amamu boni ombui ene sani homsi ja Ghana ekoye for them to say unemployment massive state say omoja to ho 120.30 billion Ghana cedis. When they were leaving Ghana through HEPIC President Kufuor Nyansa for the buy inti. Now you carry 9 billion.
And that was 9.5 between that time.
Good. Okay. And now, over the echo 120. It shows say only 111.3 billion in account.
Over 1,000%.
Good. Now, where ye adia omuchire say a car edahoni. Na amemu boni ni a car no wa bogana no. Wanka wase. President Mahama bisa say na a car bebreba ye ba ya boy. Sikana away. Mami nchira no e kana ya bon. Okay. Ghana bisia wa boy ay 120 billion na oka wase. Every year be a interest 18 billion Ghana cedis.
Nsi ho anase
nsi ho yedi si ye kana ye de no 18 billion. In 3 years ye 54 billion. Echira Mahama ani Ghana for amemu boni ani eka wo mjato ho anti ene ama ye debt portfolio that's akosro.
Okay.
And so we interest ayetua on our debt no. Banks are nine banks, commercial banks, 23 savings and loans, 386 microfinance. Now before I continue, 25th February 2016, President Mahama came to Parliament or went to Parliament. Okachina yes say Bank of Ghana for high ama banking sector ni egu and we use DKM as example say DKM Bank of Ghana tiwa ama oma ye pyramid scheme and yebu nkofo ama eka aba. And he used the word in excess of 77 million Ghana cedis on microfinance. Now, economic hardship, what you say? Economic hardship, Mahamat, you say? Emra one kasa wamintung in 2016, 25th February, State of the Nation address.
Because of lack of supervision.
Who catch you say? And a Bank of Ghana for Ama Bank Sono Egu. Now you make a U-turn. Ever catch us a real seeding. Wamemu Bonnie, Ubuye, and a net at the Ghana could do say. Winim, President Kufuor Dubai. Not banks, no, 9 of them now Egu, or so massing.
Okay.
Sika or the share commercial banks mugwan na 13.5 billion Ghana cedis. Osama 23 savings and loans no or the 6 billion and the question. And I know ka say Sika no yi ato afa no be chefo fund managers omu 81,700 investors Sika Ashi. That security exchange. And a HON. investment. We're releasing 3.1 billion. Ukaboma. NDC amemo bonintino. MPP, and for that matter, the president, through finance minister, had to pay 21.62 billion. Factor 54, it takes you to 75.
Yeah,
75 billion. Yeah. Me tramo a car or see nearby a boca at all. NDC con. Now, Oman power purchase agreement, we call it PPA.
Yeah.
So, and now doom so the buyer man call for which in womb. Woo baka doom so. Hey, woo baka a hutre. Doom so a hutra and the bread gun of four. Apart from a human a goom, only panufie crown, the fridge and yajuma, TV and yajuma. Every minute prepare. We are workers of baby and out the generators. And now, I cognac no when I tin and so. And in the affair, what who say, or mine, obey me, abe, na, say, na, a hunchaba. I'm the cognac no when I tin and so. Because doom so a car, what did that to you? Ebini say, one, mammy more bust. Just every sector of the economy, and this is for this come. A car on to bust is $624 million.
Wow.
$624 million. You buy you America $57 million.
And the
Boston Kwan.
Okay.
$624 million. Time when I all say a car Ghana Diano and 120.30 billion. That's how can we in an income.
I see.
And it's all converted
620
Tiamu aka 57.
Okay.
And one Kuano gives you 3.88 billion Ghana cedis. Oh yeah. Esla. Yakoji Sika Yadi Tia Omo electricity a carbon jatu 6 billion and Yadi Tria. Ebiam Opasu Hua BBCs Omo Mkofo petrol
bulk distribution companies.
Yes.
OMCs.
Right. No, the Omuka 1 billion. Open the exact amount. I remember $1.003 billion in your cities. A true Omuka complete. A new Omuka. And this is sign agreement. They say take or pay. Out of the 42, the active ones were 14 companies producing electricity that we didn't need. And we're paying $2.5 billion, not cedis.
With the IPP, independent power producer.
Yes,
okay.
A year.
All right.
2.5 billion. Out of the 2.5 billion, 40% of it in there, we don't need it, a waste. And we're paying. Yes. So we're paying around $600 million a year that we don't need. And this is what the TSA account with 2.5 billion. What am I mean? 2 billion. $2 billion 3 times $6 billion. Ghana. Say NDC and Ghana be konenim. Amemu bonene account jato. $6 billion. Put the back 5.8 today. A 34 billion
Ghana cedis.
What you say? We are now call pension for Eka. I will get to her when tier 2. We've paid $1 billion. That gives you about 6 billion or 5.8 billion cedis. People say me chiremu na Ghana for a car. NDC for jatu ho ana any books say one to me and tuga am fan tuga will be we have come to suffer. And this everyone was because a harsh economic what means economic harsh economic climate. We have rather created enabling environment, conducive environment for business. And I know if we see the bar, we cannot digest. What you say?
Okay.
Education account over $1 billion. Highways, 11 billion Ghana cedis debt. Oman tria contractors ka. Ghana. Ukaboma, in all, we've spent about 146 billion on debt.
And accumulatively, a pager Ghana's debt.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So the 120. Eka 146 in one.
Yeah.
It takes you to what? 266.
Yeah.
And we are talking of about 290 billion. So, it is a 146 billion we. And then you Canada and you development. Coffee say Ghana bedroom. Ghana and bedroom.
Ghana MP.
Good. So when we are talking, and I'm going to try, one piece of Obia and Timmy and Carry. We are no rubber. I say unemployment. Aqua bon. Or no say unemployment for Ghana. Now, remember, Bonnie. Mahama Bresson Kwana graduates a form of Unemployed Graduate Association. Do you hear them today? Do you hear Unemployed Graduate Association today? Now what the case unemployment in this country? Yeah, by Graduate Association, first step we took was NACO.
Yeah.
100,000 graduates were but Lisa or Tiffy, Nani Mammy be Pierre be a man said quite before Copegumano. Yes, so I know. Yabayano. Namuntia Mahama before I continue. I see. Oba, every year he's going to create 250,000 jobs.
Yeah. So accumulatively 4 years now 1 million jobs.
1 million.
Yeah.
Kwabon. Now only na bon you no kwa because onu kwa de oni ani o de hwe buku. Is ya kra ma won na no 15 wa di konyak na na wo hono we. In 3 years or 3.5 years as of June 2020 na MPP jobs are created 2,055,000
as at June.
Yes, 2,055,000. Over Ministry of Health.
Okay.
Ministry of Health, for instance, Oma for Nipa 65,000. Nurses backlog for the past 6 years. They are employed. Health workers. Education offer around 76,000 teachers and other workers. Military, police, Nina Ukabumwa, 757,000. Yeah, existing agencies, department, and the ministry itself. Over private sector, and Grand Gregman. For over 268,000 people. Over Enuma, they say youth employment, enterprise, entrepreneur, whatever. Ukikasa a year yatiti emejuma.
National Entrepreneurship Innovation Plan and others.
1,008,000. Anya okujeto abakwa dianwa. Obekachira will say. Oma creating 1.5 million jobs. Each month, he hasn't seen anything like that. These are documented. Go and check. And from June, December, it will go up. So if you have a government that in 3.5 years, I created 2.05 million jobs. Now, about 4 years, we created 1 million jobs. Now, one calculate. So the rest of the 1,055,000 workers not going got trophy. Graduate unemployed association ebinono. Oma bomb copy no me in our so they couldn't think through it. Say if the as the current government said or created 2,055,000 jobs, then as you also say the same span, same time, 3.5 years, I will create 4 million. That is a challenge to you. When you say you create 4 million, then we hold you to it. But rather you are telling us, Obi I created 2,055,000 jobs. Yeah, you need free. Near Maumra, now I creating 1 million jobs. Hey, babe, mama, any NDC. You see the problem they have. Honorable,
I think sir with the manifesto no issues be bring no raise. Baako mo kan ya Ghana for bisa ho raise questions I want to say mo ba primary health care for all. Now, is it not feasible to be to my Juma?
Hey, now, Abraham, what do you hear saying?
Well, 30 years plus.
30?
Yes.
Wow, maybe 30, 8, 12. They say you got 12. Timothy free more. They are now 18 in Tubu. But some back and question, officer.
Okay.
In 2008. President Mills, President Kufuor, or the National Health Insurance by President Mills, power, and throughout we catching a gun of war. I say, many of them started diabolic. You have so as in green, and this in Libya is naturally bombarded. President Mills. But I said, in 2008, President Kufuor, the National Health Insurance, and why I say, Name, I'm a member. Health Insurance, now, Fibia, Ecotiano. I'm a member, a Tia Group and Cotuabio, Casey, a day.
That's one-time premium.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
One-time premium. Minam Kumasi Ekofosu. Not Catholic and private hospitals are Omoji National Health Insurance a strike. Patients were there. Ebi omso mo hwe wo. Adan. Oni pana o ka kire o se. Oba, ono de obetua one-time premium. Utua ba kopa untua biem. Ye be hwe wa akosi se obewu. Eye den na omko. Private hospitals no near a court demonstration strike so nipa that day na me free Kumasi na Kofusu.
Okay,
and I'm tea news no timi do one on the call Catholic hospital Fusu.
Okay,
and I'm share and I'm say oh Sadia the mamo 30,000 and then no share patient be over.
Was it physical cash or check?
30,000.
Okay,
and now Nancy.
Okay.
Emma, me the check in my home. The NBC for release them. They don't understand anything except power. MC, you know,
as at that time,
and you walk to the hospital to warn them. Say, someone now cash me check now. So the hospital returned my check. Now me free. Me no can say check. I want my current MCO here.
Okay, for so 50
yes, 50 back.
Oh, okay.
Has the check. If you now I'm saying last year maybe no be a new buy mobile patch. But I still don't have love for Fosu Hospital again. They return the check. And then Roman Catholic Hospital, almost your politics. They return my check.
Because of your MPP.
Because my MPP. And you know, see, I could cross visa. You are able to point Yamu and Nekura. He instructed them not to take. And they also abide by it. They refuse the check. Oman cash. I'm giving you this reference.
Okay.
For you to know, say, I don't lie. Ujimachinia, Mafra, and I'm Fifi Bako. And I am a cockroach check and about what we did.
Okay.
They refused. Meanwhile, President Mills said, Oba, National Health Insurance, have a one-time premium. And he said, or the country said free health. Do you have to believe him? Do you? And this before the culture said free a year. Do you have to believe them? They have done it before.
Okay.
They promised heaven because Usha President Kufuor performance that time. And try NDC for dear a good President Kufuor a Juma way in any massy. Na Ghana for a year mistake. I got to Obama NDC. Say him. Ana Fantinium de come from Madame Bano become my. I see. Minianum. Our line in there. On my name wires. Electricity, etimetia, no magiso, Daddy.
Okay.
Ensu, etimetia, Daddy. Petrol, etimetia, Daddy. I'm a member, metal, boom, boom, boom.
That was the late Professor Mills.
Yes. In 2009, 3 months, for the shoe, petrol, boom. Electricity, boom. Ensure, boom. So much will do boom boom and what two boom boom boom. Onu kra musu wa yasum wi ahinu na konyak fu.
Honorable, President Musika na was signing no, was it old currency and as a new currency? As if for 30,000 Ghana cedis and
Kufuor blessing the Ghana cedis and 30,000 Ghana cedis.
All right, okay. All right, President, clarify that.
30,000.
I think it's page 68 of 2008 NDC's manifesto says one-time premium, and government has settled about 1.2 billion legacy debt.
Yes.
National Health Insurance.
And no problem fan come.
Okay.
Yeah. 1.3 billion and yet National Health Insurance. A cow with that too. So and that about promise of heaven. Can we say deception? Omo war. 2008, you know, the performance of MPP also to track Ruby, but it still doesn't match the performance of MPP in 3.5 years. What do you say?
Okay.
And Mami read resume was it on the macro front, the mounting public debt, depreciating currency, and the rising inflation above the failed NPP targets, government target, deterioration balance of payment position, and the current poor economic growth, and telltale signs of an economic in deep distress. But this Akwabi Okwe history with Chu Mansa Musa. T. The question two one. The question was about Mansa Musa.
Okay.
But they tricked it. I was reading it carefully. And when I saw who Mansa Musa, I asked for Mansa Musa more papers. What did I say?
Okay.
Ask for Mansa Musa more papers.
Actually, the 2020.
Anna, Chesa. When we did 2020, who Mansa Musa panel
or Choco.
Yeah, it is the same. Mahama, NDC, who the performance of MPP also should be more papers. So, what's it on the macro front? The mounting public debt, depreciating currency, and rising inflation above the failed MPP government targets. Let me tell you, what's it mounting, depreciating, a mounting public debt, and on I'm explaining.
What was it?
Good. Depreciating currency. Emra NDC for not dollar. ASI.
1:1.
No,
MPP time. Okay, NDC corner was 4.5 something.
Good.
Yeah.
NDC Now 4.2 something.
Yeah.
4.2. Almost at a key over at 1. In 8 years, only 3.2 and account there 4.2. So the depreciation of cedi was about 320% in 8 years under NDC. Check today, 4 years. 4.5. Menu Kasei is 5.8.
Yeah.
That's on the market.
Okay.
5.8. Commercial Bank of Ghana rate is, but I'm taking the 5.8. What if we a 1.3
difference?
Difference.
All right.
Hypothetically, we're striking average of 8 years.
Okay.
If not under the COVID, this pandemic, it will not even get there. But would you take it 5.8?
Okay.
What if 4.5, 5.8, ma, or 1.3 in 4 years? Almost the other 3.2 for the 8 years.
Okay.
So now, who's striking average now? 1.3 times 2 will give you 2.6.
Yeah.
So the depreciation, we don't know what will happen in the body. We give benefit of the doubt. We're striking the, it means 260% depreciation. 320. Only 260. The end so.
320.
So depreciating currency all come as you said.
I see.
Yeah, depreciating currency. And Akufo, he left $1 cedi. More free $1 and 4 cedis 50 pesos.
Okay.
Hey. And now you have 4 cedis 50 pesos. Even under pandemic, it's between 5.7 and 5.8. Who is a better government? I am to Abaman. And you may say, oh, Mochurano, Sabebre, Omquamina, Cognac, no one, Omuna, Ribi. Inflation. We inherited inflation at a rate of 15.5%. We brought inflation down by February. Now inflation is 7.5%.
Okay.
Half. What do you find half? Only 15 grand. Find half.
Okay.
50% reduction in inflation, single digit. It stayed in single digit for 3 consecutive years. It is only under pandemic. We are seeing baby suffer and 11.2.
Yeah.
Even under this situation, NDC never experienced economic hardships like what MPP is going through because of COVID. Even that is 11.2%. How on earth can you tell me rising inflation above the failed MPP government target? Every government in the world has gone off its targets because of the pandemic.
COVID-19.
Europe cried the recession complete. Look at the American economy. Trillions of dollars. And you write this English and you think, oh, Becca, Atwa Gunipa Asum, and I ain't Yanwana. What do you say?
Okay. I think so with inflation, statistically, from 2009 to date, in the year 2009 was 13.14%, 2010 6.7%. Let's take it from 2012, 2013 it was 11.6%, 2014 15.49%, 2015 17.15%, 2016 17.46%, and from 2017 the NPP took over. 2018 single digit, as you said, 9.8, 7, and 9. Compare say a raise call 11.2% in the year 2020.
Hey, I see economic, generally harsh economic climate. NDC for politics na ding and omutumi enya nipa edi omochi. Right. And I will feel when NDC was leaving power, interest rate was 36%. Now, interest rate in Ghana frontiers because minimum a business. So, we call bank. Now, we say, we call Pepsia. Now, they are show you more. So, we get 100 cities here. NDC Abraso. And see, who are bet you 36 cities. And now, MPP Abraso. We get 100 cities here. And see, who bet you 23 cities. What it means is that between NDC and MPP, 2015-2016, Anna 2020 uko babisi or banga under MPP no utimi save 13 cities
Swati
from NDC Abreso.
Okay.
NDC utua 36.
Okay.
And MPP utua 23. When Anna create harsh economic climate 13 cities, you know. Say near 100 na utwa. And NDC Abraswa na Usikano ebeto by 64 no. Because of the interest rate.
Yeah.
And now MPP Abraso ubeto 77. Na uto 77 na uto 18 na become no. Uto one ubesa nyamfaso. So which one? And yema. They breaking it down because you're Medina, Usha Maya Airton here. They have to understand because they are all listening.
Yeah.
You have saved 13 cities. Even that I think is too high. 23 no, is still too high. Am I even competing with foreign investors now ever?
Okay.
But also in a blind man's wealth, one-eyed man is a king. So when you compare the two evils, MPP is far better than NDC.
In terms of managing the economy?
Yes.
Okay.
Because interest rate alone was 36. Before you walk out of the bank, I was signed 36%. Today, any credit you get it around 19, 20. But I want to use the higher aid.
Okay.
What you say?
Okay.
So how can you then tell us a harsh economic climate? How?
Okay. Honorable, Asembakwa NDC manifesto no can in terms of infrastructural development, value for money. Page 24 of their manifesto, speaking about how we're managing your mama, Sikanu Shre Enko, baby Basa. I think, sir, with projects of interchanges and others, you know, the vice president indicated, sir.
Mami reading man.
Okay.
Page 24, the last paragraph. See, the two primary thematic areas of the next NDC government will be centered on the following. A, realign public expenditure to high growth inducing areas while emphasizing social protection policies such as free primary health care. B, institutionalize structural reforms in accordance with the Public Financial Management Act, PFMA.
Okay.
To enhance effective budget implementation, eliminate budget overruns and off-budget expenditures, and ensure value for money. Lord of mercy. Agyapong, slower transfer, a man sifo. Now TNI pebiano, obebu ya tank is here. And NDC be catch yourself value for money. President Mahama. Selling the abroad, Adrian in the bar, no the cognac and to no trap we at 130. Now one kai on. One kai. Okojina, come in Kruma interchange, Kofi Adams, Dubai, Accra, Dubai.
Come in Kruma cycle high.
Good.
Okay.
What the 260 million and the seas are a deal with. Very thinking 260 million. Namaza, approaching American come billions. 260 million is still huge money. Dollars. $260 million. Does he really understand the word value for money? It's not natural. Woman in a young woman in a contrasia, on Bactradi, cognac in your coin. But Bruce Slam. No much church will say, so be a métier. Whoa, and this for no baka value for money. Now, Aya Tokuasi interchange. Tamamoto way. Obechebi Lamte and Tamale.
Okay.
$289 million.
Four nina
$289 million. One interchange. Our Kwame Nkrumah 260. Kasua de I no crowd me chama war.
Kasua fly over here.
Kasua fly over here. Come on here war dumping na ye ti acid one. Me de me time. Na me trim say ya. Me geji acid one was ro a e be sitri. $270 million. In their agreement, capture said they will do the ancillary roads, meaning Kaswa, akwan na wo overpass ni nchen nom ne anyina no mbeye wombesi hospital mo frɛ kasoafo mi sa wo o kai se honorable Hawa Kumsin
yeah
I could criticize Yanka Omukobuno.
It's true.
Mahama, now we need value for money. And I know Lusu Yano. I'm afraid at you and Iswa won't value for money. Airport, Terminal 3. They spent $275 million for one terminal.
So Ethiopia.
Okay. Call Ethiopia. Maybe some airport I know this year. Call England. Heathrow Airport Terminal 5. With a railway system and buses, roads and everything. It cost them billion that time. Now what by you idea we see here? $275 million. Now what the catch us value for money. Do you understand the word value for money? And now I'm uhunia MPP yanwa aso wanino and afraid you ever cast value for money. Sikana amudu kogu Dubai akito apartment ni boat so anu mahama ni bad Dubai on say the bed the okoto Mercedes Benz man say sikano e wagana ha nka free education e betwe obi school fees.
All right.
Obi school fees.
Okay. I was for the dialogue show live on their 2 television. Assistant Central Member of Parliament and Ghana's finest politician and philanthropist, Honorable Kennedy Kwame on Agyapong, and I pay dissecting and dialoguing into issues pertaining to politics in Ghana. And pay the dialogue show so call in some NDC NPP manifesto. The way I can't, the way I hear the me Honorable Bako, I must raise and NDC to promote indigenous Ghanaian businesses. Some way, when you look at their manifesto 2012, the same statement was there. 2016 omokasa na abanba has o collapse Ghana for inumantumu ba omode mbe pija also mo say I will hope okase ya collapse indigenous businesses we also and na wo montimi anya kukuduro antimi are referred to the banking sector. Also, good. They were referring to the banking sector, but they didn't have the balls even to talk about it because why in the buyer were collapsing indigenous businesses? And that a good to raising about. Let me tell you. Some 9 banks now a good not a good at that. Because maybe some have a question. Why did you allow Bank of Ghana to give liquidity support to UT Bank? 860 million Ghana cedis then was given to UT Bank as liquidity support. At your farm, or liquidity support, nature say, UT Bank, no, Sika or the Yajuma, cash, no, not a binigo. Enti Mahama through Bank of Ghana, Amaya saw UT Bank with 860 million Ghana. It's a bank insolvent. Oma who new sikasamo form. Okay.
Enti and Oma sikan. All this kind of 860 million. UT Bank, Sikanumu 268 million Ghana cedis as a loan to Ibrahim
Mahama.
Yes. Engineers and planners, Oman brothers, Jata Cement, what you say? These were given to Ibrahim. Asana Kofi Job. We are Nyakano, what do we call UT Holdings, UT Investment, Nigeria,
subsidiary of UT Bank.
You wouldn't call it subsidiary because
okay,
Oman Kasai independent companies. That's how they steal the money.
Oh, okay, I see.
What you say? 860 million and the Mahama House Bank egu and to do so Maseno Sikanome and day almost half five ABM Capital Bank MNDC formula bro Capital Bank Atuesian Okojina Metro TV And like a Paul, that bang was my baby, Paul. Cromforce had the cartoons on national TV. The guy started the bank, a man savings and loans in 2013-2014. Kromua, or boy, Yemi said, or catch Bank of Ghana said, or no savings and loans, no. The audited account to Chester, when you and Faswa 14.5 million Ghana cedis. And on no the Bank of Ghana stated capital you need to open the bank 120 million Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
The minimum requirement was 60 million.
As at that time.
Good.
All right.
At Wesian, at the 14.5 million, and the paper. Cash was not there. Or what? We cut. And what the quite fast, okay, a part when your system part 14. And we call listing and your 4 companies. I want to say 52 million. And you know, no 66.6 million Ghana cedis. Minya documents no go become 66 million not even 1 cedi was deposited in the Bank of Ghana. Nothing.
Just a paper statement.
Yes. So right from day one, the bank was insolvent. Jijin Kofosi Kanu Mu Di no Mu Yese. Obo from no. And Oman 620 million Ghana cedis. Liquidity support. Yes. 620 million Ghana cedis. Already the Ghana must go and the Bank of Ghana. Are we dumb? Are we dumb in this country? My investigation tells me, sir, the governor, the 2 deputies, they should be arrested and jailed before Sankofo will no more discount. Because they connect. That is why Mahama said in 2016, 23 February, State of the Nation address, our parliament, or said, Bank of Ghana for Asheshahan, Ama, DKM, FBA in excess of 77 million. Not only. Because even board minutes, as far back as 2015, the board members knew say Bank. You make a U-turn and talk about who? Anyway, the worst of all, Unibank.
Bank.
Yes.
Okay.
They gave him 2.38 billion Ghana cedis liquidity support without security. Without security. Without security means me my memory. I get the 4 muti mu bear. And say, and this ya brasono. Do for good me bank ni we no. Aban sama 2.8 billion. 2,380 million Ghana cedis.
So the son as ne peja.
So the son as ne peja bank no. Na emra na on say, o san kadufo etimi di bibi besia wo what is na wo o koji loan wo banga ya hwa wo mioma wo na de besia wo abeso in case one tia na afa no
as collateral no.
Yes. That's what we call liquidity support. Okay. Collateral na ama. 2,380 million Ghana cedis was given to Dufo. Second one, Oman 652 million Ghana cedis. And what is Hubai? Ukabumwa is almost 3 billion Ghana cedis.
But in all, bank cannot me enyina.
Enyina. What bisa oyade? Bank enyina because Sikama ya di ma woman Dufo. Our 24 companies are listed. Other properties, other investment, other holdings, Best Star, all these companies were listed. 24 properties are Otoye. Otoda Independence Avenue, 2.6 million. Was it Spintex Road? Enclave Bio, $120 million. Or see, Kasa Energy, and ASR, Deputy Former Finance Minister at 240 company.
Okay.
40 million. Acadia, or see, Ghana Marine Drive.
Okay.
Marine Drive, I was starting from Independence Square, I got Accra House of Oak Park, about 400 and something acres assassin. What's in India? Oma value 250 million.
Come before.
Yes. Enti Bangano official administrator KPMG. And you know, Kasa say, you be close to bank near or say, or was Sikano. 477,914,650 who converted back or now converted 2,212,960,000
Ghana cedis.
Or no conversion.
Okay.
Oh, we was over tick new year 3,993 acres. Or see every acre be on 600 ticks in a woman.
Trading enterprise phone papa fie and a half Franco say what you friend more free TVs and your papa TV
okay kabo mu nyina o say ono akasa ni sika even was 60 million ewo kumasi more a whole lot of list here.
Okay, honorable Wadaruma Suma na ye home so ye dane ye ho na ya je aboafo nkrato abai ba ye ne the honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong beto ade. Of course, this is Ghana's biggest and most authoritative political current affairs talk show live on Two Television. And I pay a guest, our boy, Naya dissect, digest, dialogue into issue pertaining to Ghana politics. Ghana's finest politician, a philanthropist, a member of parliament for Asen Central in the Central, Kennedy Kwame Ohene Agyapong. And I pay on a boy, my encouraging Komodi Etimi. Of course, I have a couple of messages on YouTube. Just to be a honorable Kennedy against Yurenchi. Say I can't stop laughing. On only Samuel Gansa. I say feel like okay. On only a Millennium City TV. Honorable Ken set off in motion bombarding NDC desperation manifesto with fact and evidence. Okay, Montala Yusuf Al Hassan will say the man JDM is suffering from election syndrome. Or Honorable Ken on fire. God bless you. In Shirabasi, NDC manifesto has nothing to offer. Honorable Paju. I will say, in fact, I love Honorable Ken. Nana appear, I wish he is my father. All right, Agnes Renchi, NPP will retire NDC after 20. Couple of messages, a docs from Papa. Back to the Honorable Member of Parliament for Central. Honorable, oh, yeah, Guso, Ebo Bob Bonsembi, so, and a homeso, a Kodia Buafon Kato. Yan trust from free baby, a day and community.
Yeah, NT. On Cassa, Obetimia build the economy. Why omuntu atomo yenyina e ka wo mugya to ho ene wo mama mu boni ntino wo ye mo hwea enye yi gise unya obi ti se akufuado ene wabaye you know say uko omo manifesto page 21 tieni okai paragraph 2 I said the next NDC government will aggressively promote and protect indigenous Ghanaian greater Ghanaian ownership of the commanding heights of the economy, such as banking, insurance, construction, telecommunication, the extractive sector, energy, and international trade. The next NDC government will also enhance the current environment for foreign direct investment. I want to ask President Mahama and NDC. In 2009, Agyapong 2016,
okay,
December 7th, year 12. Argentina, 1 year, or say to ensure greater Ghanaian ownership of the commanding heights of the economy, such as banking. You be the market acquire or fast Emma banks eguye. GN Bank, for instance. GN Bank no already the sika koto and also ko 1,000 cedis na omo pa the chow say omo sre no ombenya 100 Ghana cedis na ma she had over 30,000 cedis in her account or per just 1,000 cedis GN Bank so sre no be man 100 sika no away. Where is the money? Obi odin sika beto hweso ma no dey your business fine but anytime be a member who are sure so odin sika I don't think I'm bisa 1,000 so be 100 crunch bi wa mankesim oton cement ni iron rods ni okwa GN Bank e wo dan fefe ultra run about to do any hwe Fredowari and Cape Coast Kwanso a ubewuzo odin sika 200,000 Ghana cedis okoto cement wo gasem takrade odi sikane tu mankesim ekodru cash no tu mu okay ekodru takrade oyi sikano bank odi ma gasem fo na omo ya na check na abanso odi tuma fuka kotakrade agwa ya mankesim tu takrade odru one odi check mo mko bank oti wo mu twan ne ayi no na check na abanso and you are telling me say to ensure greater Ghanaian ownership of the commanding heights of the economy, such as banking. GN Bank.
I see.
Uko Heritage Bank. What the 30 million cedis, the stated capital, and 120 million that time. What the 30 million co bank way, near mano statement. No are you 18 million, what the co bank way, near man statement. No are you 12 million. Or yes, I am 120 107 million and what they call meanwhile nisika na also award could be about 30 million cedis so 120 no what do you move 107 107 not going on a paper 30 million so right from day one what Bugana focus here where was President Mahama? And you want to catch as a Bank of Ghana fire and now I didn't be able to and now be share free a kufu Nick and Oforiata send them a restructure. What's the Ghanaian businesses? What did do so by and Ghana for a Nisco? Me, because with my foreign company because I couldn't afford the electricity bill. 2009, President Mills Abreso. The same power consumption in 2015, $77,000 equivalent in cedis. Now we have $7,500 in 2009. Doom shop me compressors na say ni akoye na yi. Edu baby no. Na me ntimi. Omo tuya me ka $138,000 after the withholding tax and everything. $138,000 no. Doom shop generator u kotofu u yesay compressor say na u koye. Me tuya workers carry na sika aka 11,000. Now 11,000 obie djuma de $7 million akobie 8,000 9,000 tons coastal. Next income 11,000. You have failed.
Yeah.
It's a major problem. Be AC or company. I have to close it.
While running at a loss.
Yes.
Okay.
President Mahama, no way. What did you do? And now I could afford to buy. They needed $40 million a month. Over to years, Canada, Dubai, UK, America, everywhere, South Africa to talk, and that is here. Every month, they stole more than $200 million.
Under NDC?
Yes, but they could not give 40 million. Now we are, what the country has today. What we are near Juma. What now the interest rate called 36%. India need Koji loan. Frini Kromba, 4-5%. Lebanese ni Kwaji Lomba, 4-5%. Even Nigeria, between 8 and 10%. How can we compete with the foreigners? Anuntina, Uko, Aboso Kai, Swami, magazine ya, Omni Alata Fonoko. Miss won't many Alata Niko. Because the interest rate here low.
Yeah.
Would you high?
Yeah.
How can you promote Ghanaian businesses with that high interest rate? Now why you be a me how you corrupt the economy? You are now coming back to deceive us. So who bet me again? On to me, Muhammad, no near. All the telecommunication companies,
telcos, no?
Yes, are owned by what? Foreigners.
Yeah.
Why? Why? You have never promoted anybody. Sikano mufaye no. Who should do for Sikaya? Kama or no admitting the list no the buy one. Now the amount was $1.3 billion.
So, Honorable, with all this, because a lack of supervision and monitoring, I call social time now. When Timmy to Tony, you know, a banner say, you can't buy editing upon a Google financial sector now. Now, Kabima, you know, after we take it over, explaining here, in a grapevine, Roma catch him so not him. All right. Yeah, I'll see. The next NDC government will aggressively promote and protect indigenous Ghanaian businesses to ensure greater Ghanaian ownership of the commanding heights of the economy, such as banking, insurance, construction, telecommunication, and the extractive sector. Energy. Dum so ya meno okay. Dum so no actually na oboy krono kese. Kosa contract with independent power producers 42. Emu 14 are active no. They were producing electricity. Who here also tracker $2 billion a year. $2 billion a year. Emanyana ye here no. 40%. In Yusu. Yeah,
40%. Over $500 million. Even Ghana Gas take or pay agreement near pocket $770 million a year. President Mahama say energy over there. Again obey. Shakrono or bo Ghana for. Omuko Equatorial Guinea. So omuko pay LNG gas.
Okay.
In 15 years, under Mahama they agreed to pay $2.5 billion in 15 years. President Akufo-Addo coin. I say how? We can't pay that money. I see a $1 billion. Where is the negotiation skills of Mahama and NDC people? And then Akufo-Addo coin the same contract.
Maybe a coso between the two parties.
Good. What is a married? Now, Amari has reduced their charges by 13%. And yet, then Amari, I feel you watch it by 13%. Ghana Fontaine year power. I remember Bonnie, any Shahini Kronoa, Omubo, my gun. Zen power. I reduce some charges by 31%. And then what you mean so? Now, NDC address Oman.
I think agreements they are cost only a sign. That is all. So why the reduction?
Why? And the dear woman, almost winning or hearing baby almost woman are socialist. They are more than capitalists. Now capitalism doesn't even mean stealing. Socialism doesn't mean stealing. NDC government, their understanding of governance is stealing. Because Akufo-Addo has been able to save Ghana LNG gas by $1 billion. He has been able to save Ghana 13% on Amari charges. He has been able to save 30% charges on Zen Power. Quantum, NDC4 was a good Ghanaian businesses. The agreement they signed with Quantum, and in excess of $770 million a year, gas that we didn't need. He has saved this nation $770 million. Yes, kind of super. Yes, as
from a Jennifer Droben contract.
Yes, and that and the energy, President Mahama had a measure. Ni wura fi the harm energy has done to this country.
All right, the implications of doom so the Honorable Kennedy Kwame Ohene Agyapong and I know SC Nkunya Ewufie ha say yebema frɛ for me sabi afamuna oma contribute to nkoma yedi ewo ha no 0240550899. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Our friend from Pacho Dini baby akasa free.
Ni free market. Ni furu program e koso da mi ka mo mitimi chi Honorable Asiama Mia. Nka wo mfanye a friend press conference or complaint conference. Won church them no mo fe intention for no mo afan kwa bontin. Because you need penny na the tie e kosi. I am the all the time dia me so na pedi mi tie kran san mo kopin so biare.
Okay.
Let's refer the e koso do ka. O mo mfanye press conference. No mo fe intention for no. No me because wo ka say school feeding. Obama private school for to be almost unipa. And so, Bra makes a kind of transfer to DT and Ukraine Oman so I started reading communication about 2 years.
All right.
It's yesterday. Let me now press conference and then moon friends and children for no more church and today.
Yes, so yeah, that was say, that's say, ne, we're doing about dialogue shows when I pay 0240550899. Just look on the screen and pick the number. Nefre, now also contribute to the Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Abobon semi brace that check for. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Offer for dinner, baby, I'll free.
But Premier Kokutoma, I think I just feeling well.
Okay, Yentu. All right. When to me and you know so nti ebe for na ono so adjoin show no 0240550899 and ye Ghana for and Edisa enkomo. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, Odini, maybe I can say free.
Good morning. The first one is Bishop.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Opening one room, I was on TNT wagon today.
Mr. Martin can say, no, Mama, who say it's serious and power. Well, Mobo says a Fred Kitchen, a 419. Yes, me, Fred Kitchen. Another dogma about Sugaye. It was over, you know, Pakistan.
Okay.
I didn't me and I will go to 419 Fred Kitchen, Mugia campaign such as that Fred Kitchen. The man, my Yasin over Ugo to go to win. Even if you have to move about 2 Mano.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah, the phone segment no be see her na mfoni bi ebe video bi ebe na ye di nkomo kakra sisi anti NDC manifesto promise a omo a promise launch na say yenkoti nkomo bi mra sisi ha. Tena sedu enketia make comment bi a who be here say e betimi akom enti eguso etoto nyoma ye be back to that. Honorable Yemra, NDC for claiming say in fact the 1D 1F they are not seeing anything
good.
In fact Oma realizing we say Oma mistakes be brave allowance omu twem no they are going to maintain it free senior high school omungu no omu be maintain it the be say be policy you say intimate and sustainable. It cannot be possible. Over 40 adverts went against that particular policy, but NDC insists and say mobile I'm maintaining nanti Ghana for Shumbeguno Inyaka. Who's say?
Over page 21 no be more. Paragraph 3
of
NDC manifesto. I say local economic development will be the bedrock of our national development strategy.
Okay.
We will ensure that every district and community in Ghana participate fully in the national development and benefits according to its local economic development. We shall collaborate with the private sector to establish agro-processing factories across the country based on regional comparative advantage. Pure stealing. Now let me tell you, I say agro-processing. And yet, PNDC, NDC, Abreso, and now Daku Farms, Egui.
Yeah.
The first time I mean who Daku Farms, now Tyson's Foods in America, a billionaire that signed agreement with Daku Farms. And then Egui. And then Egui.
A local business too.
Asamoah and Yamwa, Ashanti region, Ebium, and then Egui. Aya potting, Gomoa potting, agro.
Okay.
Poultry, and then a GUI. And now, we have revived these poultry farms, and new ones have come in. So, what is Mahama telling us? Oh, Besadi, ye. And then one who be say, oh, Saya the agro Aiba Ebeboa. We're talking of Casa de Ropa. And yeah, agric.
Okay.
And yeah, the sweet potatoes, brodo, chips, flour. President Mahama. Now, if he's a Ghana for you coming to lie to us. You've stole the ideas of MPP, but it is not going to help you because you don't even have ideas. You can't think through how we implemented all these things into Oba. Look, we have it here. I say. Oba, salvage cars.
Yeah, Oba scrapped this import way on those cars and others.
I challenge every NDC to come out. Say, any bill has been passed in Parliament. I challenge them. Let them come out and tell everybody. And a draft.
Okay.
It's a draft. Therefore, it's a proposal.
Okay.
You can either accept or not accept. So if it is not a firm parliamentary pass here, why would you say obey?
The committee level for first reading and before
it's a draft.
All right. I think the video now is crowd on Yemfa and on Twaso. NDC manifesto launch now. General Secretary of the NDC Johnson Esidun Ketia make his statement. Be or Yanko She Mfoni. Emra, Yaba, Ebeto and Common. To
also present to you the product, once again, of a thinking outside the box. Because since independence, in search for inclusiveness, political parties have been looking at whether the best way of getting inclusivity is to bring somebody from Nafrongo and another person from Aflao to be president and running mate. Some were saying, let us choose one Muslim and one Christian. Others were saying, let's choose a Pentecostal and a Methodist. President John Dramani Mahama felt that the only way to solve this problem is again to think outside the box. So he decided that all these balances are inferior. The only God-given balance that will solve this problem is the gender balance. And so he chose Professor Nana.
Yenti and no na inti nsema oka wo mu bio and the producer safa tun mame wadaroma ye hwe se ekwakofa ene no asade ma bio Johnson Esidun Ketia statement o make in terms of picking a running mate and
no wonder say
okay. I think so.
once again of a thinking outside the box. Because since independence, in search for inclusiveness, political parties have been looking at whether the best way of getting inclusivity is to bring somebody from Navrongo and another person from Aflao to be president and running mate. Some were saying, let us choose one Muslim and one Christian. Others were saying, let's choose a Pentecostal and a Methodist. President John Dramani Mahama felt that the only way to solve this problem is again to think outside the box. So he decided that all these balances are inferior. The only God-given balance that will solve this problem is the gender balance. And so
welcome back. The General Secretary of the Opposition National Democratic Congress, NDC, Johnson Esidun Ketia, making statement since independence. They say free in terms of choosing a running mate for a political party. Ebi Pentecostal na ebi Methodist. Ebi mutimi ka yanko been free na Navrongo na Aflao. Na so person who year now in year you have to think outside the box. Na okase gender balances no are inferior. Asem no honorable usum say.
No, on kase gender balance, but tribal balance.
Okay.
And they are inferior. But gender balance, God-given. No wonder, one was the NDC for a choose vice presidential candidate, our Muslim. But I can tell you on authority, some Muslims atuma NDC more than MPP.
Yeah.
So if he makes that statement, it tells you, say, say, Muslims really, they don't matter. No one here from votes.
But in terms of
yes, because it's inferior to choose a Muslim and a Christian. A serious statement no make it. Bagara for I say dumpty or hey, but a serious statement for you to say a combination of a Christian and a Muslim, inferior.
Okay, no honorable inferior no be obiti
inferior no chese dia ensombo.
Okay,
ensombo saufa kramoni na ufa Christian no a uka mu de power presidential and vice presidential ticket no ensombo
ya the bad goose my inferior goose to say be adia enye
right.
Okay,
na mbom no Jise unya oba ni bema. Empanfo se ade ye wo ya ni so no ene ye de koda yem. So for I see Edun Ketia, a whole general secretary to say Muslims and Christians ticket anya papanti ampaso me say from President Wallace and Prince Abri mon kanche me one presidential candidate NDC our ye Muslim. President Rollins, our year a voter region, and what the PNDC, NDC about
the founder of the party,
right? And they see a doing catch there say, so for be from Navrongo. To send Yawafa Mahama from Bolia, Okofa any Igbeni Bekanwa a inferior. Yeah, Modia Moti, yeah. We have to digest it for everybody to listen. And the Mahama Agino who said all Kofa Unity, Cramophobia, they were out, before that they were out. But you see, the most serious thing, I was so much say, the Muslim community are well bound to NDC. Voter region is well bound to NDC.
Yeah.
To my home, no wonder President Rollins Ebu Afunu. Opa check home national executives say Benibi Omwa. It is because of the way I see a Dunketia, the Fanti Mafia, Omsi Achim Mafia, Fanti Mafia, Northern Mafia, against the hours. Omo we are no muko play tribal cards. Her statement I see a Dunketia Meki. Which one is more tribal? Kana Fontian you, when you from Oman,
General Secretary of the party.
General Secretary of the party. Oh yeah, now I call Omo call round to say MPP form pay before them, and maybe as well can we. What's the MPP mom them pay before them? Now who feels a subject a before Jiminti? Obey you so many akwaji votes that we are not done for because any positioner would ya Igbeni ever butter any tribe who be inferior. Anytime be out the cremoni ever butter Christian so munko contest be inferior. Kind of a very serious statement, very deep. I see a Dunketia and making. You see, I'm traba. Yankopo Wamra, or the Obiaswa Abang. I'm so a non-voter region. I catch you saying people from a before them. I'm going to force them. And then there's somebody on our career. Was it from Navrongo? Who could be from Navrongo? And that matter, Ufa Mahama from Bolia. Inferior to go and bring an heir to be your vice president. So Ufa Mahama or a Christian, inferior to go and pick a Muslim
From Aflawo and others.
Yes.
Okay.
Very deep. And then also a mother Papa Bontini. Some statement you are making. Say MPP in a come make here. And the Christian Council and Peace Council. Demonstrations are air coso. What is Obiakasa? What is Obiakasa? Pamidia may draw Ghana for attention. Now, every morning, national anthem. Now, Obiantibi, then Kuni Pasu. Now, many animal contact for water region and from Wagner. Now, Gramophone, Madina and from Wagner. Okay. Because Oma Yomagin is a Modia, you may use money at Dompo. That is all. Timario. Okay. William Mahama, any NBC said, Omubei salvage cars near Yomokan. We are. Or the automobile industries. Obeshimukina. Now we're who send automobiles every boy. We have page 28 of NPP manifesto. I say the policy on automotive development is attracting investment from global brands such as Toyota, Volkswagen, Nissan, Renault, Hyundai. Policy also supports the local Kantanka group. Already, 6 different brands have started rolling off. 1, the VW assembly plant in Ghana, namely Amarok. Cars you produce in Ghana. Okay. You assemble in Ghana this year. Amarok. Okay. Caddy, Passat, Polo, Paramount, and Tiguan. And now Ghana for 3.5 years of Akufo-Addo's administration, he assembled cars for her. And I know said before Rawlings made the coup or staged the coup, not tech. Omuya car your friend Boafu. Meaning say no what do say na. Maybe I know mama no papa kura nkrimpra. Your friend Boafu tech. Na yet Boafu car ewo tech. Kwus motos no assemble VW ewa. New plan. Sa GIP bo sa VIP
Casa kese no ya.
Trucks ni na. Na ewo new plan. Ewo nkran eni Kumasi. Ya assemble new plan buses ewa. And Rawlings Agyapong ebegu. It took only MPP government and the Akufo-Addo to bring such a year. We have Sinotruck. Yeah. Almost trucks I can see almost 30. As the Sinotruck has also commenced assembling a variety of trucks in Ghana, and Kantanka has been granted tax incentives and license to continue its auto assembly operations under the Ghana Automotive Manufacturing Development Policy. In the area of Mahamake, you catch up say, Oma we are your manifesto, no wine is saying. What you are saying? Okay. And there's nothing there for them. Yeah, factories are. We have 76 one district, one factory companies are in operation. Well, you know, emu 28 new companies. And emu 48 existing companies are Mahama Bresuna Egu.
Bina baby picture.
Revival.
Okay.
Even 12 companies were on tax exemption to the tune of 34 million to bring their equipment. In all, Ukabumwa, Niaye, and in your Omusi Omunwe, 232 factories, companies within 3.5 years. Mahama, no, you are about Gunu, NDC for Mube Gunu. Okay. And now you are telling us what? And you are more unity. Now, we're crying. Near woman, we are free. It's a repetition from 2012. 2012, Omukai. 2016, even 2008. Omukai. 2012, Omaka. 2016, Omaka. Omasaka, 2020. Omdi and the Bia El Kosu Ghana, Omuni. But I'm a Minyama and Penfono, so I'm at Twasso. All right. Now, they said the campaign, a radio soon one. All right. Okay, the Honorable Kennedy Kwame Agyapong, Asen Central, Ebeo TV show, sa campaign because on 2 TV, and I dim Komosa, Tritimako, radio stations, Oman FM, so my mom for me. This is Ghana's biggest and most authoritative political current affairs talk show, and I'll play on the dialogue segment or Net 2 television. So Franco Trading Enterprise, Adaroma, NFA, Vical 20, and Ebuaima Itimi, and the Inclusivity by Sabre National Agenda. Meaning war and Chibuisi, Yaw Amufa Watch, Missini Atnase, and the National Women Organizer, Ebet Nase, the new Patriotic Party, Kate Abnadian Fabidu, Honorable Sum. Na wetimi ahwe se
no no ko rap abrasa poko break akra
what's up
action you hear duro no nya agrasa
you hu na
sign aba
okay
and you ono so be dwan na afei the today's agenda
all right okay
Debbie I can say the mistake of 2008 shouldn't be repeated in 2020 because yakoya nim
sure
ya hunu ba bia na e free ni ba bia ya du
okay
the NDC o maka bia sabe obi aso ani down
that's it
ya dai ho keto bia ba ya ba ni aka no ya de beto mo so